I interrupt this practice session to bring you this quick video on solo development. So what I'm doing, I am working up a drum solo that I'm going to get to do next weekend with an excellent Journey Trippy band that I can't name at the moment because they haven't announced it yet. But, excuse me. But got the nod today that yes, I am going to get to do that. So we're not doing a song with it. Basically, there's a new kit that the band I'm playing with got, and I've been getting it together for them. It's over there, and going to play that thing, kind of the maiden voyage, as I told them, and introduce it. So it's going to be kind of a fun thing. So I figured, hey, you know what? If you're cool with it, let's kind of demonstrate the kit, and I'll do like the Steve Smith La Doo Da from Journey Captured album in 1980, I think it was. So that's kind of what the idea is. So I'm working up different ideas, different things I've done before that Steve did, that I haven't done in it, that Steve didn't do, just putting different stuff together. So kind of figured I'd do a quick video since I'm doing this anyway on how I am developing a solo when I'm doing something like that. Not often I get to do it, but when I do, it's fun. So I just basically came in here, flipped the lights on, flipped the cameras on, turned the recording software on. And what I'll do is, what I normally do is I hit start and stop a lot on the iPad here. So when I got an idea, I'll record it, hit stop, go to the next idea, record it, hit stop, go to the next idea. And over there in the recording software, which is Studio One, in case you're wondering, is I will listen to it. I may take one section, cut and paste it to like an earlier section or later and see, you know, hey, what if I do this here, what if I put this here, you know, and kind of get an idea of the overall, you know, form of the solo. So that way I'm not just hitting record on this thing and going back and listening to like 40 minutes of possible ideas like, oh, that was kind of cool. Wait, let me find that. It's just easier if I do it like this. I'll do that stuff too, but just to get ideas. And then right now I'm in the kind of narrow the ideas down phase. So anyway, kind of what a few things I'm going to do with it. Figured I'd just share them with you. Nothing really groundbreaking. It's stuff that Steve did and just stuff you're probably all familiar with anyway, but I'm just kind of piecing it together. So I'm going to start it with the floor tom groove that Steve did, which is a shuffle on the floor tom, and it basically is this. So the floor tom is going, and it's just a regular shuffle. Like without that, it's that's another little lick I love doing that I'm going to throw in there in different spots. It's basically the, but a couple of those bass drum hits, I'm doubling up with the, like that. So I think it sounds killer. Oh, that makes sense. And I'll add the toms in there, you know, maybe crash over here and do the toms over here with it. It's just a killer lick. So gonna do that, go back into the floor tom thing, kind of a floor tom, you know, a little solo section, you know, improvised section next, then go back into the floor tom, add a little bit different stuff on it. And then what Steve did, which I'm gonna do, was he turned the shuffle thing into 16th notes, regular straight 16th notes on the snare and toms and the kicks. So it'd be like 4 on the top and 2 on the bottom and just different patterns of that. But it's kind of like, that kind of thing. So that'll be another section. Oh, and before I forget, if I didn't mention it, the reason I'm really sticking on this video with these 4 toms right here is because that kit, that's all it has. It's over there, it's a 10, 12, 13, 16, and 2 kicks and a snare. So I don't want to be learning stuff on things that I'm not going to have at the show. So that way I'm kind of, you know, disciplined myself to just focus on what I'm going to have there, so it's not weird once I get up there with that thing. And I will play on that too, practicing it. So, in case you're wondering, yes, it is a Pearl Session Select Studio Select, whatever it's called, in black ash mist. Gorgeous. Y'all going to see it soon. So anyway, back to this. From there, I think I want to do the same shuffle thing, but do it up here in the ride. So kind of changes it up instead of that. So it'll be the same thing. I'll add some of those doubles on the kick. So it'll be that type thing. And from there, this is where I got kind of two major parts in my head. Like that's the first section. And the second section, I think I want to start it in a halftime thing, like with the Rosanna type groove, go into something like that. And then the Gad flutter lick, as I call it, the which I've done videos on before, the like that. So, and then from there, another improv little section I've got in mind. And then from there, I think, see, another thing that Steve did that was killer was he demystified me for a long time until I saw him do it, explain it in a clinic in 2003 in Nashville. It was I call it just a flurry of toms and kicks and everything, but I wasn't sure what the heck I could tell he was doing quads, but something sounded different. And what he explained he was doing was basically 4 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and then 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, the quad thing, but in a triplet, 8th note or 16th note, quarter note triplet type vibe. So such like this. So that changed it up. I was like, I physically know how to do that. I just need to add it. So gonna do that, and then I think do like he did, where I'm gonna do the double bass triplet thing, that part, because that's what he did, and just different stuff with it. And then I got the idea at the end to do the Vinny lick for that same vibe. The Vinny lick I've done videos on before too, but it's the basically that same pattern, but I'm doing the feet in between everything. So I did in the beginning. So it'll sound something like this at first without the feet. And then when you Vinnyize it, I coined that word. I'm gonna trademark that. It sounds like this. Which I think that'll be a pretty cool peek to the whole entire thing. And of course, the end, Steve Machine Gun Smith. Because that's just killer. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. Hope it helps, gives you an idea of how I take a solo and take different concepts and like put them all together. So, or the thought process behind it. So leave comments, questions below, and I will play you out with some of the stuff I've worked up with so far. So here's what we got.